What's up everyone, and welcome to Jayconomics. My name is Jay and it's a pleasure to meet all of you. On this channel, we take a look at anything related to finance with a strong focus on investing. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, then please consider subscribing and liking this video to help me on my quest to befriend the big, bad YouTube algorithm. Top 3 growth stocks for August 2020. There are so many great opportunities out there, but I found 3 that I want to highlight and share with you today. One of my original picks for this video ran up like crazy early this week in the lead up to their earnings. Upwork. Before I can get this video out, unfortunately. I hold 40 shares of Upwork at a cost basis of $12.93, and I still do like Upwork long term, but when a stock pumps up leading up to earnings like this, it's really a 50-50 where it goes afterwards in the short term. And so for that reason, I've decided to go another route and cover a different stock. But I just wanted to let you guys know that Upwork is still a good play long term in my opinion, but if you ask me, I would wait until after earnings. Also, for the purpose of this video, I am not including companies that I've already covered on this channel before, but just so you do know, my opinion has not changed on Hyliion and Workhorse. They are both absolutely strong buys in my mind. If you want to see a full analysis on both of those stocks, you can check out those videos on my channel right here. And speaking of which, that Workhorse video has now hit over 13,000 views since it was posted just a few days ago and has gotten over 500 likes. This small YouTuber is really appreciating the overwhelming support after just 1 month now on YouTube, and I wanted to take the chance to say thank you. So make that thumbs up turn blue and subscribe if you're new. It really does help the channel grow. And now, without further ado, let's get into the picks. So 2 of my picks for this month are actually in the same industry, and this is the solar energy sector, which I'm very bullish on in the future. So let's start with a company called EnvisionSolar International, ticker symbol EVSI. EnvisionSolar produces and sells unique and patented sustainable infrastructure products for electric vehicle charging, energy security, and outdoor media. The company is based in San Diego, California, and it produces its products in the US. EnvisionSolar warrants are also available under the ticker symbol EVSIW. A few weeks ago, the city of San Luis Obispo in California installed Envision's EV Arc 2020 to provide EV charging for city fleet vehicles. As we move towards electric vehicles over time, we will see a lot more cities, states, and countries adopting this. And EnvisionSolar is positioning itself to capitalize on this. The EV Arc 2020, Electric Vehicle Autonomous Renewable Charger, is the world's only transportable but permanent EV charging infrastructure solution. It can be installed in minutes without any disruptive, time-consuming, and expensive permitting, construction, or electrical work. It generates and stores all of its own energy, so by using the EV Arc, you're saying goodbye to utility bills essentially. And in addition, you'll be able to charge day and night during inclement weather and crucially, during blackouts. The EV Arc 2020 is sized to fit inside a standard parking space and doesn't affect neighboring parking spaces. As the number of electric vehicles increase, cities will be able to simply add more EV Arc 2020 units. On top of that, as grid outages become more and more common as we electrify our fleets, they will become much more disruptive. And because of this, Envision created their EV Arc as part of your EV charging infrastructure mix, so there is no need to worry about grounding your fleet when a grid outage occurs. The second main product they have is the Solar Tree. It uses the same technology found in the EV Arc and combines the EnvisionTrack patented sun tracking and onboard energy storage in a much larger form factor. So think of it like this: as electric buses continue to be deployed in cities all over the world, companies like Tesla begin releasing electric semis, and as cities start using more electric school buses, garbage trucks, and every other kind of medium to heavy duty vehicle, those larger vehicles are going to need more power. And this is where the Solar Tree comes in. It generates and stores enough power to charge heavy-duty vehicles without connecting to the utility grid, making it the perfect clean, sustainable, and reliable fast-charging solution. In terms of cost and setup, it can be ready to operate in a fraction of the time and at a fraction of the cost of a traditional utility grid-tied solution. Envision's market cap sits at under $100 million, still leaving it plenty of room to grow. It's got a low float too at only 4.64 million. A low float, which can be categorized as under, let's say, 20 million shares, means that you can see significant price movement up or down. And combine that with a low market cap and lots of positives going for it, you got the recipe for explosive growth. The company is currently unprofitable, so no PE ratio, but you do see that they beat analyst estimates last quarter. Always a good sign. Their current ratio sits at 3.62. Love to see that. This means that their current assets are 3.62 times their current debt, meaning that the company is in no danger at all of going under anytime soon. Another thing I'd like to mention is that one of their competitors is Blink, a company that absolutely exploded in share price last week. Looking at Blink's market cap sitting at around $386 million and their float being at 19 million shares, I strongly believe that once people start to notice envisionsolar as the company keeps growing, you'll see similar jumps. Lots of room to grow. As I mentioned earlier, you can buy either the Envision common stock or the Envision warrants. The strike price for the warrants is $6.30. If you're interested in learning more about warrants, what they are, how they work, what their advantages and disadvantages are, check out my video where I break all of this down. For me personally, I opened up a position with Envision warrants in early July. I bought 100 warrants at $5.69, and I'm currently up 56% on that position as warrants as of Tuesday's close were trading just below $9. I will be looking to add to my position if there are any significant pullbacks. My second pick for this month in the solar sector is CleanSpark, ticker symbol CLSK. CleanSpark is a software and services company. What CleanSpark does is provide energy software and control technology. The company offers distributed energy systems that allow customers to design, engineer, and manage renewable energy generation, storage, and consumption. They also provide microgrids, which comprise generation, energy storage, and smart distribution assets. The company also provides microgrid design and engineering, project development consulting services, and custom hardware solutions. CleanSpark also owns patented gasification technology, but they plan on focusing on the distributed energy and microgrid side of the business in 2020. I know this is a lot to take in, but bear with me. Their aim is to expand their SaaS, or software as a service business, as it does bring in a clean 90% profit margin. CleanSpark was incorporated in 1987 and is based in Utah. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. What the heck is a microgrid? So a microgrid is a localized group of electricity sources and storage batteries that normally operate connected to the traditional grid. A microgrid can also disconnect to island away from the traditional grid as economic and physical conditions dictate. Microgrids are designed to help companies meet power needs with a combination of traditional grid, solar, wind, fuel cell, and other energy technologies. Ideally, they balance load requirements among the different sources, providing customers with steady, clean, and cost-effective energy. I know that this company is a little complex to understand, so feel free to check out their website and really learn more about how CleanSpark operates. Now, in terms of the addressable market, it is rapidly expanding. The total microgrid capacity is expected to increase from 3.5 gigawatts to 20 gigawatts over the next decade. Global market for microgrids is expected to experience 28% compound annual growth rate from 2020 to 2029, nearing $40 billion. Microgrids must use software to achieve optimal results. Now on July 29th, CleanSpark announced it was awarded a contract to provide controls and storage for a commercial microgrid located in Southern California. CleanSpark expects to generate more than $300,000 in initial revenues from the project, as well as a long-term software subscription. In terms of their financial health, their current ratio, which is the current assets divided by the current liabilities, sits at 1.8, so they are not in any imminent danger of going under. In terms of sales, CleanSpark has seen 7 consecutive quarters of year-over-year growth. The company expects to be profitable by next year and expects their revenue to keep doubling until 2022. Of course, these are just projections, but they are very promising. Although CleanSpark has already seen explosive movement as of late and is up significantly from its March bottom, its market cap is still just $81 million, and the company has so much promise. Analysts agree, as the stock has a buy recommendation rating with an average target price of $18 per share on Wall Street. That target price represents a 165% increase from Tuesday's price at close of $6.79. As for me, I opened up a position in CleanSpark early last week with 90 shares at $5.72. After digging even deeper into the company, I actually doubled my position and actually had to average up to do so. So I bought another 90 shares at $6.72, and so I currently own 180 shares at a cost basis of $6.25. We saw a healthy pullback in the last couple of days, and so I'm currently up around 8% on that position. This does not worry me one bit. This company is still very small and will likely see volatility for some time. Besides, this is a 3 to 5 year play for me, and so any short-term fluctuations are pretty much meaningless. I will be looking to add to my position here as well if there are any more significant pullbacks under my cost basis price. Last but not least, my third high growth stock pick this month is Lemonade, ticker symbol LMND. A very millennial-ish name for a very millennial-ish company. Lemonade aims to disrupt the insurance industry and completely revolutionize it. Lemonade is an American property and casualty insurance tech company headquartered in New York City. They currently offer renters, homeowners, condo, and pet health insurance in many US states, in addition to content and liability policies in Germany and the Netherlands. Lemonade is transforming the very business model of insurance. By injecting technology and transparency into an industry that often lacks both, they aim to create an insurance experience that is fast, affordable, and hassle-free. One of the major things that sets Lemonade apart is that unlike any other insurance company, Lemonade does not benefit from delaying or denying claims. Lemonade's business model goes like this. They take a 25% flat fee. The rest is used for your coverage. However, and this is another really cool thing about Lemonade, whatever money that is left over that you don't use is donated to the nonprofit of your choice. This differs from traditional insurance companies who make money by keeping the money they don't pay out in claims. This means that whenever they do pay your claim, they actually lose profit. And this is why getting your claims paid quickly and in full is sometimes so hard. But Lemonade is here to change this. Lemonade was built differently, and this is why Lemonade will not be in conflict with their customers. Capitalism meets social good meets disruptive innovation. Lemonade's mission statement is to transform insurance from a necessary evil into a social good. If you want the full Lemonade experience, all you have to do is download their app on your smartphone or sign up through their website. It takes 90 seconds as advertised and is as simple as talking to Maya, their AI bot. You answer some questions and bam, she sets you up with the policy that you need. Now, an important question that we have to answer is, how does Lemonade actually detect insurance fraud? And that would be through machine learning. As of right now, if a large claim is made through Lemonade, a real person will take care of it. Then, the AI will look over and analyze that conversation from A to Z to learn what to do in the future. Bots instead of brokers, algorithms instead of paperwork. If I could sum up why I'm such a big believer in Lemonade, it would be this. Lemonade is an innovative, disruptive company in a completely out-of-date, out-of-touch industry that no one really likes. Lemonade is easy to use, cost-efficient, transparent, and is also focused on social good. What's there not to like? And as everything becomes more digitized by the year, Lemonade is positioned to change the insurance game entirely. In my opinion, Lemonade will become massive in years to come. This is one of those stocks that may take a while to really reach its full potential, but make no mistake, this is easily a 10x stock in my eyes in the next 5 to 10 years. But Jay, what if another tech company starts doing the same thing? And that's a good question, and here's my answer to that. They're the first mover. And on top of that, even if, let's say, Apple decided to get into the insurance industry at some point, well, that doesn't happen overnight. Lemonade has been making their AI smarter and collecting lots of important data since their inception. And let's take Tesla as an example too. Tesla makes electric vehicles. Okay, well, they are far from the only company to be doing that, but look where Tesla is today. And I can give you another example. Look at Shopify. Amazon tried to compete with Shopify, but Shopify focused on this one thing and they became the best at it. And they also had a heck of a head start. Now, it doesn't mean that Amazon is a bad company, far from it, clearly, but Shopify was simply better and more focused on their niche. I see Lemonade as another Shopify, another Tesla, another Square perhaps. But Jay, the company is unprofitable and won't be for a while. Yeah, I also know that, and I don't mind at all. Lemonade is focused on high growth, onboarding users, and expanding their business. This is what I want to see with a hyper growth stock. Some of you may disagree, and that's totally okay. But I'm still young, and my investing strategy is in line with that. I like to find disruptive, high growth companies in industries that will flourish in years to come to invest my money into. And Lemonade simply fits that bill. As opposed to my other two stocks I revealed today, I do not currently have a position in Lemonade. I was expecting a large fall after their insane IPO run-up. Investing in IPOs is tricky. Either way, I have set a decent size buy order for $55 and will increase my position substantially if it reaches around $50. If it gets there, great. If not, I'm not too worried. IPO stocks are extremely volatile and Lemonade will be volatile for a while. I think that these three stocks have the potential to make you a lot of money if you have the stomach and patience to handle the volatility. Remember that you could have bought Tesla at the same price in 2014 as you could have in 2019. But once it's ready to pop, watch out. I hope that you guys were able to get some good insight into these companies as well as a little bit of my own mindset as an investor. Don't forget to do your own research into these companies before investing into them. Always know what you own. I cannot stress that enough. And guys, if this video brought you any value, then please make the like button turn blue as it really does help the channel a lot. And don't be shy to leave a comment below. Tell me which growth stocks you like or don't like. And if you want more content like this, I got plenty more coming your way. So please subscribe and turn on that notification bell to be notified when any video comes out. Alright, that wraps it up for today's episode. Thank you all for watching until the end, and let's grow this community together. Until next time, take care and invest smart.